following is a presentation of DRG Media Group Sports. You're listening to coverage of area high school sports on 94.5 KPLO. You can also listen or watch coverage online at drgnews.com. Now, here's Darren Boyle.
Hi, and a very good evening to you. We welcome you to the Chamberlain Armory. Tonight, we bring you coverage of regional high school volleyball on KPLO. Two teams looking for their first win of the season square off tonight as the Crow Creek Lady Chieftains take on the Chamberlain Cubs. Coverage of regional high school sports on KPLO is brought to you tonight by Wagner Auto, Titan Machinery, Kimball Livestock, Venture Communications, and the Jet Lanes. Coverage of regional high school volleyball is also being brought to you tonight by Potsdamus State Farm Insurance, by the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, by the May Adam Law Firm, Avera Orthopedics, the South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection, Riverview Power Sports in Oklahoma, Agtegra, By Right Seed, the Golden Buffalo, CHS River Plains, and Darren Boyle Sales. Our coverage of regional high school volleyball tonight is also being brought to you by Car Swap Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram, Bowie Foods, Access Health, Chamberlain, the First Dakota National Bank, Byrie Brothers, Chamberlain Ready Mix, Farmco, Oasis Pump and Pack, Chamberlain Food Center, Al's Oasis, the West 40, Arrowwood Resort and Conference Center, C&B Operations of Chamberlain, and the First Interstate Bank. John Neff is our technical director at DRG Media Group's World Headquarters, and my name is Darren Boyle. We thank you for joining us for tonight's coverage of regional high school volleyball as two teams who know each other well will go to work here tonight as Crow Creek coming into the season 0-2. They lost in 3 sets to Colomb in their season opener on the 30th of August. And the following, 2 days later, taking on Cheyenne Eagle Butte, they lost in 4 sets, but improved their scores in that second match of the season. They take on a Chamberlain ball club. The Cubs trying to develop some consistency after an up and down start. A loss to Parkston, a loss to Mobridge, a loss to Stanley County where they won their first set of the season, and then losing to a very good Wagner squad in 3. Chamberlain comes into the match at 0-4 on the season. This is the pregame show brought to you by the folks at Potsdamus State Farm Insurance, and the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety celebrates being part of the team, and they remind you to buckle up every trip and every time. Let's take a 3-minute timeout. We had the opportunity to talk to both head coaches. We'll have those conversations coming up next. This is Regional High School Volleyball.
For over 100 years, State Farm Insurance has been there to help whenever you need them. The team at Potsdamus State Farm is your Central South Dakota good neighbor. While technology may have changed, you can always expect top-notch customer service from Potsdamus State Farm. They'll take care of all of your insurance and financial service needs, where good neighbor service is their continued priority. Potsdamus State Farm Insurance, with offices in Pierre and Gregory.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it in time for this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play.
First Dakota is giving away new Ford F-150s to celebrate 150 years as a South Dakota bank. We owe it to the countless customers who have trusted us with their banking since 1872. And we want to say thanks by giving back. Click the banner to nominate someone you know to win a new Ford pickup, or go to firstdakota.com/150. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is John at Car Swap Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram here in Chamberlain, South Dakota. We're having a huge truck blowout sale. $4,500 off of any new truck on our lot, or $6,000 off of any ordered unit. Now that includes all rebates, including trade assist and finance. Only here at Car Swap Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, Chamberlain. CarSwapChrysler.com.
One thing I don't miss about football, the workouts. Hi, folks. This is RF Bowie, the owner of the Gus Stops and Bowie Foods. I have a lot of great memories playing football for the St. Mary's Cardinals and BHSU Yellow Jackets. The legendary Green Bay Packers coach Vince Lombardi said, "If you cheat on the practice field, you'll cheat in the game. If you cheat in the game, you'll cheat the rest of your life. Always give your best and good luck from Gus Stop Convenience Stores and Bowie Foods, where you'll spend less and eat better."
Access Health Chamberlain welcomes new and established patients, offering chronic and acute care for all ages, including evaluation for illness and injuries, immunizations, lab testing, wellness exams, and DOT and sports physicals. Same-day appointments are available and most major insurances are accepted. Good luck this season, athletes, from Access Health Chamberlain, assuring access to quality health care.
Our pregame show continues as we talk to the coaches. It's our Keys to Success segment from the folks at May Adam. Lady Chieftains of Crow Creek head coach Mariah Sazu joins us, and coach 0-2 on the season. But as I look at your scores, playing deeper in matches like you were your last time out, I think it was against Cologne, that shows that you're growing as a club.
Yeah, we are. We're just taking it game by game. We have a lot of young girls.
And for you guys, getting your season underway a little bit later than some of the other teams do, because their school started earlier than yours did, which means that you're playing a little bit of catch-up at this point of the season.
Yeah, we are playing a little bit of catch-up. We've only had 2 games, so we're looking forward to getting going. We have another game on Saturday, so kind of back-to-back right now.
That means that you wind up playing a lot of volleyball in a short amount of time. But you went up against Cheyenne Eagle Butte. That was one of your region opponents, and I thought, looking at scores anyway, you played them pretty well.
Yeah, that was a really good game. We did win one set, and they were really close sets, so I think we'll get better as we start playing more games.
Tell us about your ball club a little bit. They sound like to me you got some kids with some experience, but you got some youngsters that are going to have to find their way a little bit as this season goes on.
Yeah, so we have Carmen Wells and Jamison Marshall and Samantha Seaboy as our seniors leading our squad. And then we got one freshman that I think will really do well on defense, and then Renessa Sazu I think will do really well with our offense.
And as you guys take on Chamberlain, of course, one of your longtime rivals, they're not in your region anymore, but it's still a team that you want to know how you match up against.
Yeah, I think we'll match up well with them. It looks like they're kind of starting off a little slow too, with being 0-4, so I think it'll be a good game.
All right, it should be a good crowd and a good atmosphere to play in tonight. When you get those larger crowds, I think that helps you not develop as a team, but also prepares you for what happens later in the season as you prepare for the postseason.
Oh yeah, I think with a better crowd and being local here and close to Chamberlain, I think it'll help keep the game fun and exciting.
All right, Coach, best of luck.
Thank you.
Mariah Sazu of the Lady Chieftains of Crow Creek. That is part 1 of our Keys to Success. We'll have more after this on KPLO.
May Adam Law Firm of Pierre offers superior legal representation. Clients can be assured their legal matter will be handled with expertise and the utmost professionalism. May Adam Law Firm's skilled South Dakota lawyers can take care of your family law, estate planning, real estate law, or personal injury. May Adam Law Firm is able to help you plan and prepare to make matters easy now and into the future too. Call 224-8803. May Adam Law Firm of Pierre, since 1881.
To high of the Chamberlain Cubs. Coach, as you set 4-0, I guess this is your 3rd week of the season, but looking at scores and seeing you play a little bit, this team's improving quite a bit.
We are. We're looking at hopefully getting our first win tonight, and we definitely needed to start to get that momentum back up and having those girls know that what we're doing in the gym is carrying over to game day.
And you get a set against Stanley County. I think that's a start to show improvement. But the other thing is just playing longer sets and being able to score a little bit more in the sets. And you're starting to do that a little bit.
And we really need to focus on minimizing our errors, because even though, we took a set, we're also having 21 errors out of 25 points. So that's not good statistics either.
And as you guys go along, it looks like from what I have seen, you play 2 or 3 good points and you get in the system and you dig it in the back, move it to the front, pass it to the net where it needs to be, and you're able to get a good swing on it. And you do that for 2 or 3 points, and then things kind of revert back. And it's just a level of consistency that you've got to be able to work on and improve to progress this season.
You know, and I think the girls are doing a really good job on if that momentum drops for even a second or a couple points, you know, they're finding it on the court on how to pick that ball up, how to get that momentum back on our side. And I think that's really improving, and we just need to keep forward now. We can't let that drop if we do let it drop.
And you guys are also, you know, that's your senior leadership. That's your upperclassmen that are being able to kind of coach on the floor, so to speak. And that's a big part of what you're doing here, building a program in Chamberlain.
You know, and we have 6 seniors this year, and we do have some young girls. You know, we have a couple juniors. We have Jovi as a little freshman that we're running, and our main point right now is to keep building, to keep playing, and definitely to focus on us together on the court to keep building us.
You know, Crow Creek is not in your region, at least for this year, and so that means that it isn't quite as important for seeding points, but this is one of your bigger rivals, and you want to be able to play well against them.
We do need to play well, especially because we've had some heavy momentum, not in a good way. We need to keep that up. We need to get this win tonight, and then hopefully come back on Tuesday and really get that win, so we're sitting 2-4 when we go into next week.
All right, Coach, best of luck.
Thank you.
Brittany DeHaye, head coach of the Chamberlain Cubs. Our keys to success segments from the folks at May Adam. Let's pause for 2 minutes. Starting lineups are next on KPLO.
Imagine what it would look like if we didn't have companies to haul away our unwanted things. Just take a second to think about it. Not pretty, is it? Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain can and does clean up that picture. They're here to help with all of your disposal needs, whether it's weekly pickup of household trash or you have a special project that needs a large container. Byrie Brothers will help you with whatever you need done. Give them a call at 234-5771. Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain. Satisfaction guaranteed. Call them today. Chamberlain Ready Mix has been serving the Chamberlain area since 1952, providing outstanding customer service on any job. With 8 radio dispatch trucks, you can rest assured they'll have your concrete there on time when you need it. Chamberlain Ready Mix can handle any ready mix task with their concrete pumping service, whether it's delivery for a basement, road, or any other concrete need. For all of your ready mix needs, contact Chamberlain Ready Mix today, 734-5741, 734-5741.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at FarmCo. They'll take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. They're your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know FarmCo in Chamberlain, Kimball, Platte, and Winter, proud supporters of high school athletes. Visit them online at FarmCoSD, PharmCoSD.com. For the biggest and best selection of hunting and fishing supplies and food and gas all in one stop, it's Oasis Pump and Pack Sinclair in Oklahoma. Use your Dino Pay app to save money on every tank of gas. Oasis Pump and Pack offers the largest cold beverage offerings in the region, and they're your home for hot stuff pizza, food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and grab-and-go snacks. Open daily 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Oasis Pump and Pack in Oklahoma, proud of our area students and their participation in the many school activities that enrich all our lives.
Time for starting lineups brought to you by Avera Orthopedics, and the starters first for the visitors from Crow Creek. The Lady Chieftains will start up front with Jamison Marshall. She is a senior. Renessa Sazu, a junior, will start up front as well, along with Samantha Seaboy. Samantha is a senior. The back row will work with Deidre Drapo, a junior. Carmen Wells, a senior, and Justine Dog Eagle, a freshman for the Lady Chieftains of Crow Creek. Crow Creek is 0-2 on the season, losses to Colombe and Cheyenne Eagle Butte in their matches so far this season, and their head coach is Mariah Sazu. For the Chamberlain Cubs, up front, Jana Handel, a junior, Nissy Vaught, a senior, and Alexis Kroc, a junior for the Cubs. They'll also start with Megan Marone, a senior, and Jovi Vandenbosch, a freshman. Chesney Mutzinger, a junior, will start as well for Chamberlain. The Cubs will use a libero, and that is Leah Long, a senior for Chamberlain. Cubs 0-4 in the season, a loss in their season opener to Parkston in 3, a loss to Mobridge Pollock in 3, a loss to Stanley County in 4, and a loss to Wagner last time out. That was a 3-set match on the road in Wagner. 0-4 is the Chamberlain Cubs, their head coach Brittany DeHaye. Finally, our pregame show brings you the announcement of our game officials from the Office of Attorney General and their Division of Consumer Protection. And our game officials for the match tonight are Stephanie Chamberlain and Dean Duxbury. The announcement of our game officials comes to you from the Office of Attorney General and their Division of Consumer Protection. Football Friday night on KPLO. We will be in Presho. The Lyman Raiders celebrating homecoming week will host the White River Tigers 6:40-ish with the pregame, and we'll kick off at 7 o'clock. Saturday, we will have volleyball action from Gettysburg as Potter County hosts Miller. That will be on air with our match coverage at around 7 o'clock. And don't forget Vikings football. The Vikings get their season underway against the Green Bay Packers this Sunday. 2:30 pregame and a 3:30 scheduled kickoff. Let's break for 3 minutes on KPLO.
You have a lot of expenses to juggle as a business owner. Worrying about health insurance for your employees shouldn't be one. Avera Health Plans could save your business up to 30% on health insurance costs without compromising your employees' benefits. You get access to a large network of providers and specialists, as well as 24/7 virtual provider visits with Avera Now. Now that's a deal. We make getting a quote and switching employer plans easy. Call your agent or get a quote at averahealthplans.com/save.
Every day you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax returns, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information, such as bank and credit card account numbers, social security number, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions, trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think somebody has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986.
Hometown, locally owned, and service that is truly friendly. We are the Chamberlain Food Center, and it's our goal to get you the most for your food dollars and offer you the finest meats and produce. A full-service deli and bakery loaded with homemade goodness awaits. And now you can get points for free items and big discounts with our CFC Rewards app. Experience food shopping the way it should be at the Chamberlain Food Center. Proud sponsors of the Chamberlain Sports Broadcast. And thank you to all educators and students who make our school system great.
The future of our region lies in the young people who are involved in athletics, music, art, and drama, and the many other opportunities our schools offer. Al's Oasis Restaurant, Clothing, and Gift Shop congratulates everybody who contributes and competes during the school year. We at Al's Oasis are proud of all you do and are happy to bring you this game. Thanks to the many young people who work with us at Al's Oasis. Good luck in all you do and enjoy the school year from all of us at Al's Oasis Clothing, Gift Shop, and Restaurant, a South Dakota tradition for over 100 years. When you're busy taking in all the area school activities, remember, you'll find one stop with more to offer. You guessed it, the West 40 Food and Fuel in Oklahoma. We have what you want right at I-90 exit 260 in Oklahoma, including Arby's for quality quick food options. You'll like our large selection of beverages and snacks in our West 40 C-Store, and we have an all-new car wash at the West 40. We're proud to support our area young people and this broadcast of the Chamberlain Cubs. Have a great year from West 40 Food and Fuel in Oklahoma. The best place to go for your next family reunion, wedding, or business meeting, or just a getaway is the newly renovated Arrowwood Resort and Conference Center at Cedar Shore. You'll like the new guest experiences and accommodation updates to make your stay even more enjoyable while experiencing our always exceptional hospitality, including DirecTV access in every room. Arrowwood Resort and Conference Center is proud to support the students who participate in all the activities at Chamberlain High School.
C&B Operations, your John Deere dealer of choice in Chamberlain, appreciates the many young people and educators who are role models and leaders in our high schools, universities, and technical schools. We're glad to support our students involved in sports and other student activities. They are the future of agriculture. C&B Operations works to exceed your expectations and be your John Deere dealers for tomorrow. Go to DeereEquipment.com and see how we can help you find the John Deere equipment you're looking for today. C&B Operations in Chamberlain, doing what it takes to make your farming operation more productive and profitable.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Regional High School Volleyball.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety. KPLO 94.5 Reliance Chamberlain. 100.5 Pier Fort Pier. Arrive alive. Don't text and drive.
Our opening serve is brought to you by the region's full-service Bobcat dealer, Riverview Power Sports in Oklahoma. Let them order the Bobcat equipment that works for you when it comes to travel, work, and fun. Riverview is the name to know for compact equipment, vehicles, boats, and transportation. Learn more at riverviewfamily.com as Chamberlain serves first to get this match underway as the Lady Chieftains work the return as Carmen Wells clears it. Chamberlain setting a play here. Good attack across Alexis Kronk, but a nice dig made as they battle at the net. Chamberlain blocks it, and the defensive play made. Nissy Vod gets it slapped home for Chamberlain, and after we volley back and forth, Chamberlain, they score first here in this opening set. And a serve across, and that is an ace for the junior Jana Handel. With John Neff at DRG Media Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. We thank you for joining us tonight on air or online at our website, drgnews.com. Handel sends across another ace. Varying speeds, varying placements of all three of the serves that she has had in this match so far. And she has kept Crow Creek off balance. She'll put it in play here. Crow Creek will get things set up. They'll work the return the other way. Back row lay along with the dig as they work across. Nissy Vod will hammer it. And that is across and through. Nissy being aggressive there. And it starts off with a nice pass at the net. And that's something that we talked about with head coach Brittany DeHigh to start the match. Early timeout for Crow Creek, and we'll take it with them. 4-0 Chamberlain here in set number one. We're back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
At First Interstate Bank in Chamberlain, they know that champions play as one team with one goal. And they also know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of teammates. You can count on First Interstate Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit First Interstate Bank in Chamberlain today. First Interstate Bank in Chamberlain, member FDIC.
Timeouts are brought to you by Integra. Acres Ahead maximizes your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Integra cooperative as Chamberlain again works and serve. Crow Creek will send the volley across, and an attack from Chamberlain is out of bounds. And a hitting error for the Cubs will give Crow Creek their first points of the match, but they'll get a second one quickly. An ace set across from Carmen Wells, and the senior with a low line drive serve that buzzed the net. And with a real tough handle for the back row for Chamberlain. Here a looping serve. Lay along, will dig it out as Chamberlain works it forward. It's Vaught at the net, but blocked by Marshall. Chamberlain tries to keep it alive, and they will. A good play by Handel back row. Here is Marshall the other way. Handel with another dig. The Cubs will get it across, and here are the Chieftains as they set it back up. Marshall setting for Carmen Wells, and Wells will hit it short. 5-2 is our score as Chamberlain leads. Crow Creek with a little traction there in serve. We will see Chesney Mutzinger put it in play for the Cubs. Back row, Crow Creek sends it across. Wells with the return. Now Chamberlain will set at the net. Mutzinger the other way. Alexis Kronk with the return. Here's Crow Creek attacking. Dugout back row. Chamberlain tries to move it forward and can't. Nissy Vod on her knees trying to bump it the other way and hit it just a little bit short. And the hitting error for Chamberlain, their second of the night, gives the third point of the match to Crow Creek. And here is Samantha Seaboy, the senior, serving, and that will be an ace. Both teams have served well here to start this match. Both teams with two service aces to start out. Seaboy once again getting set to work the other way, and you obviously can hear a raucous crowd here at the Chamberlain Armory as another ace sent across by Samantha Seaboy. And after Chamberlain got off to a good start and led 4-1, well, Crow Creek has been able to come back. They have scored 4 of the last 5, and they are tied at 5-all as Seaboy puts it in play. Lay along back row. Here is Chamberlain as they move it forward. A slap the other way from Alexis Kronk is across. Seaboy with the dig. Winds up on the Chamberlain side. The Cubs will try to attack, and that is just wide by Joby Vandenbosch. It will wind up going out of bounds, but it just missed a little bit. And the scoring run for Crow Creek will continue, and they have their first lead of the night at 6-5. Seaboy with a running serve. Handle back row. Cubs will move it forward. They get it across. Now Crow Creek will try to set it. And the attack by Carmen Wells goes into the net. Hitting error for Crow Creek, their second of the night. Side out goes back to Chamberlain. 6-6 is our score as we volley and battle back and forth here in the opening set. Best 3 out of 5 here tonight in Chamberlain as Nissy Vaught puts it in play. Seaboy back row. Marshall at the net, can't handle it. And the hitting error will give Chamberlain the point. That back row, call it a bump, call it a dig. It needs to slow the ball down enough to where that front row can get in position to get a good swing on it. That time it didn't happen. Here, Crow Creek sets it better, and they send it across as Deidre Drapo clears it. Chamberlain quickly the other way. Marshall with a quick return. Now Crow Creek has to work the other way, and that time it got through Renessa Sazu and will go down for a kill for Chamberlain. We'll score that to Joby Vandenbosch. I believe she was in the area. As Vaught will put it in play, and now we have a whistle, and a rotation violation is going to be whistled on Crow Creek. And as we play back and forth and point for point, those little errors, just not being set, being out of position, or not rotating as you should, those are the points that just drive a coach crazy, especially at this point of the season, because we're at least 2 or 3 weeks in. Across it comes as Marshall returns it. Here's the attack the other way that was going to go out of bounds, but Crow Creek runs it down. They will get it across as Carmen Wells makes the play. Here's Chamberlain. They'll hammer the other way, and Joby Vandenbosch hits it long and out of bounds. 9-7. Chamberlain leads. The serve will belong to Crow Creek. Jamison Marshall, the senior, will put it in play. Here is Kronk back row as they bump it forward. There was a chance for Carmen Wells to really get a swing on it, and as it went to the Crow Creek side, and Wells just mistimed the jump and got a good swing on it, but wound up coming off of her side of the net. So 10-7, Chamberlain leading. Chamberlain again serving with Alexis Kronk this time, and a spinning service sent across. Olivia Kirky back row. They'll move it forward. A free ball from Justine Dog Eagle is across, and here is Chamberlain. They'll set at the net, hammer it, and a block there. Good defensive play, Renessa Sazu. Side out back to Crow Creek. 10-8 is our score. We'll talk about what we talked about with head coach Mariah Sazu here in a moment, as an ace is sent across from Justine Dog Eagle. That is the 4th ace of the night. But Crow Creek got their first match of the season underway back on August 30th against Colombe, scoring just 6, 11, and 15 points in those 3 sets. Much better next time out against Cheyenne Eagle Butte. As Crow Creek puts it in play, here's Chamberlain. They're scrambling. Kronk will get it across. Dig made Renessa Sazu. Back up top, Renessa with a swing on it. She'll get it across. Cubs will dig it out as Marone moves it back row, and they hammer it the other way, and that is across and down. It was actually Bailey Yost that set it for Megan Marone. And Megan got a good swing and sends it across and down for her first kill of the night. And it is 11-9. Joby Vandenbosch back row to serve as the Cubs lead by 2. They work the serve back the other way. Olivia Kirky with the dig, works it the other way. The attack across. This time Carmen Wells making a nice play on a cross-court shot. Chamberlain could not handle it. Neither team been able to get a lot of traction. Well, we saw the quick 4 points scored by Chamberlain. Crow Creek scored 4 points quickly to tie things at 5-all, but neither team has been able to get away from the other here as of late. A serve by Deidre Drapo goes into the net. Side out back to Chamberlain. 12-10 Cubs lead. Megan Marone serving, the senior with the overhand, and it's long and out of bounds. First service error of the night for Chamberlain. The Cubs with a chance, or the Lady Chieftains rather, with a chance to tie as they trail here by 1. And for Crow Creek, this is Renessa Sazu serving. And a line drive serve there, tough to handle. But Croc's able to keep it going. Here's Chamberlain trying to go the other way, but a pass that is just too close to the net for Sarah Peterson to clear, and we are tied at 12 all. Crow Creek led at 6-5. That's the only time they have led in the match, and they are going to get the lead once again here as another ace is sent across, this time from Renessa Sazu. 13-12. Crow Creek leading as another fastball serve is across. Chamberlain handles it better this time. Set for Vaughn. Dig back row, winds up on the Chamberlain side. Cubs will set it. They'll hammer the other way. Crow Creek will dig, and they'll get it sent back out. And here is Chamberlain once again. Back row, set at the net, hammering the other way and hitting it long. Sarah Peterson. And it is 14-12 Crow Creek, and a timeout taken by Chamberlain. Their first time out of the opening set. 14-12 Lady Chieftains. Let's pause for 30 seconds and return on KPLO.
Wagner Auto Company, South Dakota's oldest auto dealer and peer, is your transportation headquarters in central South Dakota. With a great selection of new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep vehicles, and a large selection of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. View their entire inventory at WagnerAuto.com. Experience the Wagner Auto difference for yourself by letting them help you with your next set of wheels. Wagner Auto Company in Pierre.
Another Agtegra timeout as Crow Creek enjoys their biggest lead of the night. 14-12 as Renessa Sazu serves, and she will put that serve into the net. We talk about going deeper in matches. That matchup against Cheyenne Eagle Butte, they lost by scores. Well, they won the first one 25-13 and then lost the next three. 22-25, 25-23, 27-25, and they get deeper into matches, playing more points, and that is what it is all about. Full rotation here as Jana Handel, who started the match in serve, will send across another ace. It's 14 all as Jana will send across another ace. 15-14, just like that. Chamberlain is back out in front. Out of the timeout. They regroup well as Handel puts it in play, and this time just some miscommunication on the part of Crow Creek. And we are going to see substitutions as Paisley Rockwood will check into the match. Jana Handel will look to put it in play once again. Handel with the overhead across, and that is tough to handle. Jana will score her sixth ace, and the final timeout of the opening set taken by the Lady Chieftains. 17-14, Cubs lead. We're back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
At Titan Machinery, we know you expect premium performance and dependable durability from your Case IH equipment. Only CNH Industrial Genuine parts are guaranteed to perform to the rigorous standards of your Case IH equipment. They're engineered to work harder and last longer so you can maximize your uptime and minimize your maintenance intervals. Others can imitate, but none can replicate. Nothing beats the original CNH Industrial Genuine parts. For CNH Industrial Genuine parts, visit your area Titan Machinery location.
Well, Jana Handel's serve this time was returned by Crow Creek. Chamberlain had to scramble, but they do get it across the other way. They'll battle at the net and a whistle. We're going to have a net violation called on Chamberlain. And that long scoring run that Chamberlain had where they scored 5 in a row has been ended, and now Crow Creek has some work to do as they trail by 2. It is Vaught at the net, blocked by Marshall. Chamberlain will regroup and dig it back out. They'll send it the other way. Here is Crow Creek with the attack. Handel will dig. Back up top, this is Alexis Kronk that hammers it. Crow Creek will dig it out, send it back the other way. Marshall with the bump, and it goes long and out of bounds. Turns out to be a hitting error for Crow Creek, but we're starting to see longer and longer points and more volleys back and forth. And for both of these teams, that's what their coaches want to see. As Chamberlain puts it in play once again, Chesney Mutzinger serving. And here is Crow Creek in the net. It is Marshall. with the bump across. Back row dig, lay along. They work the other way, and the attack, a good one. Jovi Vandenbosch puts it across and down, and it is 19-15 Chamberlain. Chesney Mutzinger, the junior, serving again for Chamberlain as the overhand comes. Dog Eagle with the dig. Marshall cleans up the play with a free ball for Crow Creek. Back up top, it is Kronk. Across, dig made. Now Crow Creek will set it up. Marshall again has the free ball, and here is Chamberlain back the other way. Cross-court shot there, but the dig made. Good job by the Lady Chieftains as they dig it out, move it forward. Chamberlain does the same. Here is Mutzinger down the line. That is dug out. Crow Creek will dig it out, send it back the other way. Chamberlain will set. A free ball from Kronk is across. Rosetta Sazu with the dig. And Carmen Wells will free ball back the other way. Here is Kronk once again, and had a good pass there to handle, but winds up hitting it long and out of bounds, and it is now 19-16. The serve will go back to Crow Creek as we will see Deidre Droppo check back in. Serving for the Lady Chieftains, Samantha Seaboy, and the senior with the jump serve hammers it and hits it long and out of bounds. 3 service errors for Crow Creek, just 1 for Chamberlain. And both teams with a good number of aces, 5 for Crow Creek, 6 for Chamberlain if you're scoring at home. And serving to a good percentage are both of these teams in the match so far. Crow Creek will work it across. They're going to have a whistle and a double hit called on the Lady Chieftains. Carmen Wells trying to just kind of hit it to the side. I think she just had her hand turned the wrong way and wound up hitting it twice. The official right on top of it. The hitting error will give Chamberlain the point. It's 21-16. Cubs will put it in play. Trying to close out this opening set. Crow Creek's giving them quite a battle. Back across it comes. Here is Chamberlain at the net. Hard hit ball. Megan Marone will send it across and down. 22-16 Chamberlain. And for the Cubs, Nissy Vaughn serving. The senior with the overhand the other way. Crow Creek back row on the set. They send it across. Here is Chamberlain, flat-footed. They work the return the other way. Back row dig made. Crow Creek up front to Marshall. She'll send it the other way. Now Marone over the top of the defense. Crow Creek will dig it out. They will work to send it back. Here is Chamberlain with the back row dig. On the set, it goes back to the Crow Creek side. Lady Chieftains will work it and hit it short and into the net. Jamison Marshall set it. Renessa Sazu tried to attack from the back row and hit it short and into the net. Hitting error Crow Creek, 23rd point of the opening set for Chamberlain. As Vaughn will serve, the Crow Creek bump will wind up on the Chamberlain side. Cubs will set it. Megan Marone hits it short. 23-17 now as the side out will go back to the Lady Chieftains. And serving is Jamison Marshall, and she will serve it long and out of bounds, and we are at game point. As the serve will go back to Chamberlain, Cubs will go to their bench. Jana Handel will check out. Checking back in will be Sarah Peterson, and serving for Chamberlain will be Alexis Kronk. Kronk with the side winding serve. Crow Creek will dig it out from the back row. Now have to free ball the other way. They will do so. Lay along, will dig it out. And here is Peterson at the net. Hard hit ball across and down. Sarah Peterson's first kill of the night will give Chamberlain the victory in set number 1, 25-17. Scoreboard comes to you from Darren Boyle Sales. I invite you to check out my large selection of new and used farm equipment, including a Lorenz stack mover, a Bale King bale processor. They are on the lot right now. Check them out at the Facebook page or at DarrenBoyleSales.com. Let's take a 2-minute timeout and return on KPLO.
The future of our region lies in the young people who are involved in athletics, music, art, and drama, and the many other activities in our schools. Kimball Livestock Exchange in Kimball congratulates everyone that contributes and competes. We're proud of you all and happy to support the many activities in our schools. Kimball Livestock Exchange has a sale every Tuesday. For sale information or to consign, call the barn at 778-6211.
There's Thursday Night Lights and all of the weekend highlights, but nothing beats Monday nights with Monday Night Football on Venture High Def TV. You'll catch all the action starting Monday, September 12th. Tune into ESPN Channel 21 as the Broncos head to Lumen Field and take on the Seahawks at 7 p.m. Venture Communications, your home for ESPN and Monday Night Football. Call Venture Communications today for High Def TV service and more. 852-2224. Jet Lanes invites you to stop in for some great food and great fun on the lanes. Challenge your friends to a match or just hang out and relax. Jet Lanes serves steaks, burgers, made-to-order pizzas, and much more from their full menu. You can also watch your favorite game. Jet Lanes and Prescio, downtown P-Town's #1 fun spot and a proud supporter of all area youth in their sports and activities.
Well, Chamberlain wins the opening set 25-17, and we look at this thing statistically. Chamberlain with 6 kills to just 1 for Crow Creek, and the Lady Chieftains made plays throughout that opening set, but really did not get their hitters much opportunity in that first set tonight. 6 service aces for Chamberlain, 5 for Crow Creek. So both teams with some opportunities in the serve-receive game. Both teams with 9 hitting errors in that first set. And here we go with set number 2 as Crow Creek puts it in play, and a whistle and a rotation violation on Chamberlain. I think what happened, as Crow Creek will get the first point, Jana Handel was out there but was not on the court, so to speak, and that gives the point to Crow Creek. Here is Chamberlain working to return the other way. Crow Creek will set it at the net. Good opportunity for Marshall, and that's the best, I guess what you would call bump set spike of the night for Jamison Marshall. She got the opportunity right at the net, and clearly the tallest player out there for either team was able to skyhook that thing home. Here's Nessie Vod the other way. Crow Creek will dig it out back row. They'll shoot it the other way. Nice dig, lay along. Back up top, Vod, blocked by Marshall, but it does get through. Nessie Vod with the kill, her second of the night. It is 2-1. Crow Creek leads, and the side out will go back to Chamberlain. Jana Handel serving. All 6 of the Chamberlain aces in that opening set came from the senior. As Crow Creek set things up, they work it the other way and attack down the sideline from Justine Dog Eagle, a good one, as it will go across and through and be her first kill of the night. 3-1 Crow Creek. As the attack comes the other way, Crow Creek serves. Here is Kronk with the attack across. Back row dig made, and they try to get it passed up to Marshall, but an errant pass. Crow Creek has the free ball, and now it is Vod the other way. She will hit it long and out of bounds. Right at the side judge there. He was right on top of it, but it was out of bounds, and a point for Crow Creek. They lead now 4-1. Samantha Seaboy working in serve. The overhand across. Back up top it comes. The attack the other way, hammering it, was Kronk. Crow Creek with a quick return. Chamberlain with the dig again. They'll pass to Kronk, who works it back the other way. Crow Creek will set it. This is Marshall, and she just does a good job of knowing where she needs to place the ball. If the pass comes to her, she knows where to place it, and she was able to get it across and through. That's her second kill of the second set. It's 5-1 Crow Creek as they will continue to work with the serve. Here is Alexis Kronk with the attack the other way. That is wide and out of bounds, and Crow Creek starting to build some advantage here as they lead 6-1. And don't be surprised if we don't see a timeout from Chamberlain here shortly, as again Crow Creek will put it in play. And that overhand is long and out of bounds. Service error number 4 for the Lady Chieftains, and a point that Chamberlain needed. They will work here with Chesney Mutzinger. Her serve goes the other way, and that's going to be an ace. Chesney Mutzinger's first ace of the night. Chamberlain has scored 2 in a row for the first time in this second set. They won the opening set 25-17. Chamberlain led most of the time, but Crow Creek did lead twice until Chamberlain rolled off 5 in a row to take control and eventually win that opening set. Here is Chamberlain trying to work the return. They get it across, and then Crow Creek attacks and hits it wide and out of bounds. And that was a point that Chamberlain earned there. They really made a nice play at the net to get that ball across the other way. And then Crow Creek hit it wide. Mutzinger with the serve, and that's going to be a double hit there. We'll score that an ace, and it should be for Mutzinger. That's her second of this side out. Chamberlain has cut the deficit down to 1. Mutzinger puts it in play, and that's an ace. And that time, 2 Crow Creek players were content to watch that ball sail in between them, and it hits inside the black back line and ties things at 6-all and a timeout for Crow Creek. Let's take a 30-second break and return. We're back after this on KPLO.
First Dakota is giving away new Ford F-150s to celebrate 150 years as a South Dakota bank. We owe it to the countless customers who have trusted us with their banking since 1872. And we want to say thanks by giving back. Click the banner to nominate someone you know to win a new Ford pickup, or go to firstdakota.com/150. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Timeouts are brought to you by Integra. Acres Ahead maximizes your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Integra cooperative today. Chamberlain has run off 5 in a row as Chesney Mutzinger serves. And here is Crow Creek as they work the return the other way. Good job by the Cubs as they work the return back. A pancake dig from Leia Long. Here's the attack from Jamison Marshall, and Chamberlain will set it. They'll attack it across. Lady Chieftains will hit it again. Marshall the other way. Handle with the dig. They'll set it up top. It is Jovi Vandenbosch attacking, and that will work for a kill. Jovi Vandenbosch's third kill of the night. She is the leading offensive player. Well, Jana Handel with 6 aces, the leading offensive player for Chamberlain, but Jovi Vandenbosch, pardon me, with 3 kills, and now another ace sent across from Chesney Mutzinger. The Cubs now with an 8-6 lead. That is 10 service aces in this match so far for the Cubs. Here's the return by Jamison Marshall across. Handel will dig at the net. Kronk, she'll work the other way. Good 2-hand shove the other way by Carmen Wells. Back to the Chamberlain side. Cubs will hit it across. Crow Creek moves it from the back line and forward. They have to free ball the other way, and now a Chamberlain at the net. It is Kronk across. Again, the dig made by Samantha Seaboy. Back across it comes. Nissy Vod the other way, and that will work for a kill. Not the hardest hit ball you're going to see. Probably not where Nissy wanted to send it, but she definitely sent it to where the Crow Creek Lady Chieftains couldn't handle it, and that'll be her third kill of the night. And here a serve by Chesney Mutzinger that will go wide and out of bounds and end a scoring rally for Chamberlain, as they have scored 6 of the last 7 points, 7 of the last 8 actually, and have the lead now at 9-7 as Crow Creek serves. Here is Chamberlain getting it across at the net. It is Crow Creek returning it. The return right in the wheelhouse of Nissy Vod, and the senior will send it across and down. Vod will work to the back line as Chamberlain will earn the serve once again as they operate with a 3-point lead. Nissy Vod serving. The overhand is across. Seaboy at the net. Good opportunity for Marone to hammer it. She does just that, and At the net, Crow Creek, Renessa Sazu tries to work it across. She hits it long and out of bounds. And hitting error, Crow Creek. Point for Chamberlain, and the Cubs lead 11-7. Vod with the serve. That will go into the net. Third service error for Chamberlain in this in the match. Their second of this second set. The side out goes back to Crow Creek. The freshman Justine Dog Eagle serving. Justine with the overhand the other way. Kronk back line. They work it forward. The attack for Vandenbosch. Hit the other way, but Crow Creek will dig it out, and they'll work to send it back. They do a good job there. Kronk at the net. Block, but there for another block. As Crow Creek sent it back on the one-timer, but Megan Marone was there. We'll score that a kill for her, and that's her third of the night. Chamberlain has expanded the lead now, and it's 12-8. As Kronk puts it in play, and Crow Creek can't get it across. They do get 3 hits on it, so it turned out to be a hitting error and not an ace, but that one was trouble from when the back row bump was made. Kronk will put it in play once again. Alexis with the overhand. Sends it to Samantha Seaboy, and she'll try to pass it forward, and Crow Creek can't handle it. Another hitting error for them, and all of a sudden, Chamberlain has got themselves a 6-point advantage at 14-8. Kronk will put it in play once again. Here is Crow Creek at the net. They'll free ball the other way. Dig made by Mutzinger. Now it's Marone who has to free ball the other way, and it works. Megan Marone with an overhand shot. She hit it backwards and got to the back row, and they weren't ready for it, and it goes out of bounds. And side out will go back to Chamberlain. Crow Creek will go to their bench. Renessa Sazu will check back in. Also checking in will be Paisley Rockwood. This is her first action of the match. Served by Alexis Kronk. Crow Creek will return it. The attack from Peterson for Chamberlain. Back to the Crow Creek side. Crow Creek will work it back the other way, and now Chamberlain with the opportunity at the net. Peterson the other way. Good job by Crow Creek of just slowing things down and setting things up. Get a good solid attack from Carmen Wells. Chamberlain does the same. They will work it the other way, and Crow Creek on the return. Renessa Sazu trying to go with that overhead with her back to the net. Tries to hit it back the other way and just hit it too long and out of bounds. And now Chamberlain leads 16-8. Kronk in play once again. Seaboy back row as Crow Creek moves it forward. A free ball from Rockwood is across. Here is Chamberlain at the set, at the net. It goes to Jovi Vandenbosch. She had it on her right side, and she hits it left, and there was nobody there for Crow Creek defensively, and the ball hits inside the line, the sideline, and that will be scored a kill for Vandenbosch. Chamberlain now leading 17-8. Cubs will put it in play once again. Kronk, back row Crow Creek. They will free ball as Carmen Wells clears it. Mutzinger, now Marone the other way. Good job by Crow Creek to dig it out and send it back. Here is Rockwood the other way. Dig by Kronk. Long will move it forward. Peterson the other way, and that is long and out of bounds. Boy, she had the right idea, though, and that's one of the things as you develop as a hitter and you develop as a team is you've got to have that court vision and be able to know where to place the ball. The right idea, but hit it long and out of bounds. 17-9 as Crow Creek serves. Chamberlain with a nice lead here as Peterson softly works the other way. Back across it comes, and a whistle and a lift is going to be called on Crow Creek. The Lady Chieftains with 15 hitting errors now, 6 of them here in this second set. And it gives the serve back to the Cubs, and Chamberlain with a 9-point lead now at 18-9. Jovi Vandenbosch puts it in play, the freshman. Works it back across. Here is Crow Creek the other way. Nice pass there, and that set up Samantha Seaboy, who sends it across for her first kill of the night. 18-10 now. As Crow Creek trails, and they will send Jamison Marshall back in. Serving will be Delilah Traversy, and she will send across an ace. The first ace of the second set for Crow Creek. They have 6 as a team. Lady Chieftains now have scored 6 in a row. And Traversy will put the serve this time short and off the Lady Chieftains side of the net, and it drops down, and the point will belong to Chamberlain. 19-11 now as Megan Marone serves. Megan looks to send it the other way and will do that and hits it long and out of bounds. 4th service error for Chamberlain. The Cubs are content to trade points here as they work with a 7-point lead currently. Here's Carmen Wells serving for Crow Creek. Back row, it's Kronk. Mutzinger moving it forward to Vaught. Nissy hits it hard, but Crow Creek will dig it out. They'll have to free ball back. Here is Kronk, Mutzinger, Peterson, and Peterson will send it across and down. Second kill for Sarah Peterson on the night. Right at the shins of Paisley Rockwood, and she couldn't handle it. 20-12 as Jana Handel will check back in. Jana with 6 service aces so far. And she'll go to the back row to do work here. The serve the other way. Crow Creek handles it well, though, as they move it forward. Dog Eagle with the return across. Kronk on the one-timer sends it back. Now a free ball. Marshall slaps it the other way. And here is Chamberlain at the net, and they miss-hit it. Alexis Kronk had the opportunity there. The pass was a little low, but she winds up putting it into the net. And the side out will go to Crow Creek, and it's 20-13. Samantha Seaboy serving. And Handel trying to work the return across. They'll battle at the net. Marshall of Crow Creek had the opportunity there. That was on the set from Chamberlain. Wound up right at the net. And Jamison Marshall has got a good swing on it and drops it down. Her second kill, making her 3rd kill of the night. 20-14, the side out will continue for Crow Creek. Lay a long back row for Chamberlain. They'll work it forward to Kronk. She'll slap to the back row. Carmen Wells will dig it out. They'll set there and dump it back line. Paisley Rockwood clears it. Here is Chamberlain. It's Vaught the other way, and that is across and down. Missy Vaught with her 5th kill of the night. 21-14. Side out will go back to Chamberlain, and the Cubs will send Chesney Mutzinger to the back line to serve. Mutzinger with the overhand the other way, and that's an ace. Mutzinger will put it in play once again. Crow Creek, again, slowing things down. They work to send it across, and a nice shot there down the line. And that is Paisley Rockwood with her first kill of the night. 22-15. Crow Creek is, well, they wind up with a little bit of a deficit here, but still continuing to battle, but they need to do more than just trade points, as an ace is going to get sent across from Jamison Marshall. And now they have scored 2 in a row, but still trail by a half dozen. It's 22-16. Marshall to the back line to serve. And a hard hit ball grazing the net. Chamberlain will keep it alive as they'll work the other way. Vaught will clear it out, and Marshall, who had to try to dig it off of her shin tops, winds up hitting it long and out of bounds. That will wind up being a kill for Jovi Vandenbosch. Jamison Marshall tried to make the hustle play there. She'll tech out for the moment. The Cubs lead 23-16. And yes, kicking it in that context is a legal play, as it came off the top of her foot. Here is a long serve for Chamberlain. Nissy Vaught hits it long and out of bounds. She will check out, as Leah Long will check back in for Chamberlain. It's 23-17, and Crow Creek with a serve from Justine Dog Eagle is long and out of bounds. And now we are at game point. Here in the second set, Chamberlain trying to go up 2-0. Alexis Kronk will serve. And across it comes. Crow Creek at the net on the set. Back to the Chamberlain side. Cubs will set for Peterson. She'll hammer it the other way. Kirky with the dig. Now a free ball from Crow Creek is across. Chamberlain will dig it out. Mutzinger, long, Peterson. A high arching shot that goes across, and Crow Creek will make the play. They're going to call a lift there, and that will give the point to Chamberlain and the victory in set number 2, 25-17. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the latest information at my website, darrenboylesales.com. You can also check out the Darren Boyle Sales Facebook page as well. Let's take a timeout. Our halftime report from Buy Right Seat is next. We're back in 2 minutes on KPLO.
Ray Hybrids is dedicated to the success of their northern farmers. They provide industry-leading technology backed by agronomic expertise that fits the unique needs of local farmers. Choose Ray Hybrids for custom northern farming solutions. They know the North. Contact Buy Right Seeds in Miller or Darren Boyle Sales in Fort Pierre to learn more. Always read and follow stewardship and pesticide label directions.
Car Swap Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Chamberlain wants you. That's right. They want you. They're looking for a sales manager, finance manager, sales staff, technicians, service writers, service managers, and lube techs, offering great pay and benefits package, including paid time off and 401k. For more information on how to join the Car Swap Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram team in Chamberlain, give John a call at 605-234-5584, 605-234-5584.
One thing I don't miss about football, the workouts. Hi, folks. This is RF Bowie, the owner of the Gus Stops and Bowie Foods. I have a lot of great memories playing football for the St. Mary's Cardinals and BHSU Yellow Jackets. The legendary Green Bay Packers coach, Vince Lombardi, said, "If you cheat on the practice field, you'll cheat in the game. If you cheat in the game, you'll cheat the rest of your life. Always give your best and good luck from Gus Stop Convenience Stores and Bowie Foods, where you'll spend less and eat better."
Access Health Chamberlain welcomes new and established patients, offering chronic and acute care for all ages, including evaluation for illness and injuries, immunizations, lab testing, wellness exams, and DOT and sports physicals. Same-day appointments are available, and most major insurances are accepted. Good luck this season, athletes, from Access Health Chamberlain, assuring access to quality health care.
Well, the numbers starting to add up for both of these teams. Both teams, well, with a good ace number, good serving number. 11 aces for Chamberlain, 7 for Crow Creek. 16-7 is the advantage in the kill department. That's advantage Chamberlain as well. The Cubs with 2 long scoring runs that have put him in control of 2 sets so far. They try to go for the sweep here as Jana Handel will put things in play. And the bump by Crow Creek at the net, and an opportunity for Chesney Mutzinger to slap it down. That's her first kill of the night. With John Neff at DRG Media Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. Jana Handel serving, and a whistle and a rotation violation on Crow Creek. It will be scored a hitting error, but it will give Chamberlain a point. They lead now 2-0. Handel again puts it in play. Here's Renessa Sazu back row. They'll move it forward to Marshall. She'll bump it back row. Lay it long, will dig it out. Set up top, Alexis Kronk over the top of the defense with the back row of Crow Creek regrouped. They'll work it back the other way, and a whistle and a net violation on Chamberlain. Net violation on Chamberlain will give the point to Crow Creek. It will be their first point of the night, or this third set, we should say. And Carmen Wells will put it in play for the Lady Chieftains and will put the serve into the net. Let's pause for station identification. This is Regional High School Volleyball.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety. KPLO 94.5 Reliance Chamberlain. 100.5 Pier Fort Pierre. When you're distracted, who's driving?
With John Neff at DRG Media Group's World Headquarters. Chamberlain serves. Crow Creek will return it. Chamberlain quickly sends it back the other way, and now the Lady Chieftains trying to volley back across. Hits it short and into the net. Hitting error for them will give the Cubs another point, and it's 4-1. Chesney Mutzinger serving. Bump back row from Crow Creek, winds up on the Chamberlain side, and now a whistle, and another net violation is going to be called on Chamberlain. And that will give the point to Crow Creek. For Chamberlain, that is their 16th hitting error of the night. As the Lady Chieftains will put it in play, Samantha Seaboy with the serve. Long dug it out. They work back. Long winds up attacking from the back row. Crow Creek will dig it out. Marshall attacks. Chamberlain will dig. Here is Alexis Kronk the other way. And that is through the defense and down. Alexis has had some hard hit balls tonight, but that is her first kill of the evening. And it gives Chamberlain the advantage 5-2. Nissy Vod will put it in play. And Vod's serve will go into the net. For Chamberlain, their 6th service error of the evening as well. Stay with us during our post game. We will have the big play of the game from the folks at Golden Buffalo. Also, we will have the player of the game. That will come from CHS River Plains. Jamison Marshall serving for Crow Creek. Chamberlain having some trouble. Back row, Jana Handel does get it across, and here is Crow Creek setting the play. They'll attack the other way. Cubs will dig it out. Set by Long to Kronk. The two-hand shove the other way. Then here is Carmen Wells with the dig. Crow Creek will send it back across to the Chamberlain side. Kronk again the other way. Dig made, Renessa Sazu up top. They'll set it for Sazu. She'll hammer it, and that gets across and down. Ronessa Sazu with her first kill of the night. And Crow Creek has rallied back. It's now a 5-4 score. Jamison Marshall serving. And Jamison will hit it long and out of bounds. Service error number 8 for the Lady Chieftains tonight. Back to the Chamberlain side we go. Megan Marone in. Jana Handel checks out. And for Chamberlain, Alexis Kronk to the back row to serve. Olivia Kirky back into the match for Crow Creek. She'll handle the serve back row. Crow Creek will move it forward and quickly return it. Here's an attack from Vandenbosch of Chamberlain. Crow Creek will work it back the other way. Here is Marone at the net. Hits it, puts it into the net short. 6-5 now. Chamberlain's lead is at 1. As Justine Dog Eagle looks to put it in play. And her serve with a little backspin on it. Tough to handle for Chamberlain. They will get it across though, and a nice play by Megan Marone. And Olivia Kirky swipes at it and hits it long and out of bounds, or wide and out of bounds, we should say. That'll be a kill for Marone, her 5th of the night. 7-5 Chamberlain. Side out back to the Cubs as Jovi Vandenbosch puts it in play. Serve the other way. Seaboy will dig it out. Crow Creek will set it at the net. The attack there from Renessa Sazu. Back up front for Chamberlain, it's Marone, and Megan will hit it long and out of bounds. So back to a 1-point game at 7-6. Serve will belong once again to the Lady Chieftains of Crow Creek. And Deidre Drapo will look to put it in play. And Drapo with the overhand across. Back row, Kronk moves it forward. Peterson at the net, and it's spiked. Renessa Sazu with the block, and that was as good a defensive play made as we have had all evening. Sazu was right there to meet the Sarah Peterson attack and was able to slap it right down. 7-7 now as Crow Creek will serve once again, and this time the serve was hit short and into that. Chamberlain will remain out front. It's now 8-7. Megan Marone will move to the back row. Marone softly the other way. Olivia Kirky back row, and a good play there. Carmen Wells on the set. Just kind of pushes it past the front row of the Chamberlain defense and gets it down. And ties things at 8. Carton Jamison Marshall back up front for the Lady Chieftains. Here's the serve by Crow Creek. Chamberlain cannot get it across. That's going to be a timeout by Chamberlain. Let's score the ace there for Vanessa Sazu, and that's her second of the night. Timeouts from Agtegra. Acres Ahead maximizes your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today, and we pause for 30 seconds on KPLO.
Imagine what it would look like if we didn't have companies to haul away our unwanted things. Just take a second to think about it. Not pretty, is it? Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain can and does clean up that picture. They're here to help with all of your disposal needs, whether it's weekly pickup of household trash or you have a special project that needs a large container. Byrie Brothers will help you with whatever you need done. Give them a call at 234-5771. Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain. Satisfaction guaranteed. Call them today.
Acres Ahead maximizes your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today. As Crow Creek with their first lead of the night at 9-8. An ace is going to be set across for Vanessa Sazu. That will be back-to-back aces from her, and all of a sudden, Crow Creek leads 10-8. And Sazu puts it in play once again. Lay a long back row. Cubs will try to move it forward. Nickby Vaught has the free ball from midcourt and hits it short. All of a sudden, Crow Creek has scored 4 in a row. They find themselves leading 11-8. Again, the serve comes across. Chamberlain back row as they move it forward. Vaught with the hard hit ball down the line, but they're going to say on the wrong side of the antenna. Another hitting error for Chamberlain, and Crow Creek extends the lead. It is 12-8. The Lady Chieftains will put it in play, and that's another ace. Vanessa Sazu with 4 aces now in this run, and the Cubs are going to go to their bench. Into the match for the first time, Grace Vanderlay. She will check in. And Crow Creek will serve. Vanderlay with a nice play there as she works the bump forward. Here is Peterson the other way. Crow Creek will dig it out, though. Lay a long back row with the bump. They'll set it for Peterson through the defense. But Crow Creek will dig it out, and they'll send it back. Here is Kronk back row. Again, they'll set it for Peterson, who's had to go a long ways in this rally. But she will prevail. She had all 3 of the Chamberlain attacks. Finally gets one across for a point. It's her 3rd kill of the night. And it is 13-9. Crow Creek leading. And Chamberlain is back in serve. Jana Handel will put it in play. The overhand. Working back row, Deidre Drapo. Here is Marshall with the attack across. She'll hit it short. 13-10. Chamberlain's deficit is at 3. As again, Handel will work to put it in play. The overhand across, a tough handle for Sazu. Back up front it comes. Crow Creek will work it the other way. Vaught, Mutzinger to Vaught, and Nissi will hit it into the net. Hitting error for the Cubs will end their scoring rally. And back to the Crow Creek side it comes. Carmen Wells serving. And Carmen's serve is wide and out of bounds. The 10th service error of the night for Crow Creek. Chamberlain still trailing by 3. Jana Handel will check in. Checking out will be Grace Vanderlay, who had a couple nice plays there in for a moment or two. Did some good things. Chesney Mutzinger serving. She will send across an ace. That is her 6th of the night. And Mutzinger will put it in play once again. Crow Creek on the return. A free ball from Justine Dog Eagles across. Long with the dig. Set for Vandenbosch, who dumps it back. And the dig made by Crow Creek, but it winds up landing on the antenna, which means it's out of play. The point will go to Chamberlain. So let's score that kill for Vandenbosch, and Jovi with her 6th of the night. Mutzinger with the serve once again. Crow Creek scrambling back row. They have to free ball it back as Carmen Wells clears it. Here is Chamberlain at the net. Kronk to the back row. Wells once again will dig. On the set, Crow Creek will send it back, but Chamberlain will dig. Here an attack the other way. And back and forth we go. Chamberlain having to free ball as Nissi Vaught sends it across. Marshall will dig. They'll set it for her. Marshall has to send it back. Here is Long. Kronk dumps the other way. Nice rally going here as Marshall hammers it the other way. Lay along will dig. Set for Vandenbosch off the top of the net. And that got the defense out of rhythm. Marshall got a swing at it, but again, just that 1/10 of a second of it hitting the net kind of just screwed up the timing of the defense, and Vandenbosch will get a kill across, and that ties things at 14-all. Chesney Mutsinger serving once again, and an ace is sent across. That is her 7th ace of the night, and don't be surprised if we don't see a timeout. Instead, we will see substitutions from Mariah Sazu and Crow Creek. This is a set that Crow Creek needs to win to keep the match going. You don't want Chamberlain to get too much momentum as the Cubs will serve here. Marshall with the return across. Here is Chamberlain. Long moving it forward. Vaught with the return the other way. Here's Renessa Sazu with the attack, or with the dig. And Marshall at the net will send it across and down for a kill. Her 4th of the night. We're tied at 15. And for Crow Creek, a little bit of confusion as to who should be serving at the moment. And it will be Samantha Seaboy who will serve, and she will move to the back row. 15-15 is our score. Both of these teams, win or lose, I think both coaches are going to feel pretty good about the way their teams have played here. Played some good volleyball. Here's Alexis Kroc with an attack the other way. That's across and down for a kill, and Crow Creek not able to gain any traction and serve as they move it back. Leah Long will check out. Megan Marone will check in. And Nissy Vaughn to the back row to serve for Chamberlain. 16-15. The lead to Chamberlain. As Crow Creek works the return across. Here is Kroc with it for Chamberlain. Carmen Wells back row. They move it forward. They'll duel at the net, and a whistle. And a net violation is going to be called on Chamberlain. That's their 3rd net violation of this 3rd set. The point will go to Crow Creek, and we're tied at 16. Jamison Marshall will put it in play, and she will send across an ace. Her 2nd of the night. 17-16 Crow Creek. As Marshall will look to put it in play once again. And here is Chamberlain. At the net, Vandenbosch. The cross-court shot is wide and out of bounds. And a hitting error for Chamberlain gives Crow Creek a 2-point lead. Chamberlain has already used a timeout in this set. Crow Creek has both of theirs to use. Marshall will serve. Handle, back row. They move it to Mutsinger. Now Vandenbosch, who has to free ball the other way. And now Crow Creek will work. At the net, the attack comes from Nessa Sazu. And here is Alexis Kroc with the cross-court shot for Chamberlain, and it's down for a kill. Kroc with kill number 3. The Crow Creek lead is at 1. It's 18-17. The lead belongs to Chamberlain. Or pardon me, Crow Creek leads. The serve belongs to Chamberlain. As Alexis Kroc will look to put it in play. Slow looping serve is across. Here is Crow Creek trying to return it, and a pass that just got too close to the net for Delia Travesty to do anything with. The freshman hits it into the net. That's a hitting error, and that ties things at 18. Kroc will put it in play once again. Dog Eagle back row. They move it forward. A free ball from Renessa Sazu is across. Here is Chamberlain on the set. Mutsinger will clear it. Crow Creek will move it quickly. Here is Mutsinger. Pass to Vandenbosch. That is across, and that is down. Justine Vandenbosch, or pardon me, Jovi Vandenbosch will score the kill, and that makes it 19-18, and Chamberlain is back out in front. Crow Creek will go to their bench as Deidre Droppo will check in. And Alexis Kroc will put it in play once again. The overhand. Bump there. Crow Creek looks to move it forward. They will return it. Here is Chamberlain a little out of sorts, but they'll set it for Peterson, and she hammers it across. It was blocked at the net. And then 2 Crow Creek players collided trying to track it down. We'll score it as a kill for Peterson. And that will be her fourth of the night, and Chamberlain the first team to 20 here in set number 3. Back across it comes. Crow Creek at the net. A free ball is across, and it is on the line. And a well-placed shot there from Renessa Sazu. She was just free balling it the other way, and Chamberlain made the decision that they thought it was long and was going to go out of bounds. It instead catches the back line and is the third kill for the junior Renessa Sazu. It's 20-19. Crow Creek serves. Here is Chamberlain at the net. Peterson the other way. Sazu with the dig. Crow Creek will work it back across, and that is down for a kill from Carmen Wells. 20-20 now as Justine Dog Eagle continues to serve for the Lady Chieftains. Lay a long back row. Chamberlain will work it forward. Mutzinger, now Kronk, and she'll hit it wide and out of bounds. And a timeout taken by Chamberlain. This will be their final timeout of this third set. Crow Creek with a 21-20 lead. And we'll take a 30-second break and return. This is coverage of regional high school volleyball from KPLO.
Chamberlain Ready Mix has been serving the Chamberlain area since 1952, providing outstanding customer service on any job. With 8 radio dispatch trucks, you can rest assured they'll have your concrete there on time when you need it. Chamberlain Ready Mix can handle any ready mix task with their concrete pumping service, whether it's delivery for a basement, road, or any other concrete need. For all of your ready mix needs, contact Chamberlain Ready Mix today, 734-5741, 734-5741.
We would like to welcome those of you joining us worldwide at our website, drgnews.com. Of course, this match will be placed into our archives and will be there for your viewing pleasure in the KPLO page at the website, drgnews.com. 21-20 Crow Creek in set number 3. The Lady Chieftains down 2-0. They need to win this set to keep this match going as Chamberlain and Crow Creek battle at the net. And Crow Creek will win the scrum. Renessa Sazu will be scored with another kill. 22-20. Justine Dog Eagle serving. And here is Leia Long back row. Chamberlain will move it forward, and a bad pass there and a hitting error. Actually on the set, Chesney Mutzinger just trying to move it forward, could not. Pass goes awry and out of bounds, and it's 23-20 now. As the freshman Justine Dog Eagle puts it in play once again. Here is Kronk back row. Long moves it forward. The set for Peterson. That is a cross. Crow Creek will set at the net. They'll battle there, and hitting it across and down. That's Renessa Sazu, and the Lady Chieftains are at game point here, playing with a ton of momentum as we go down the stretch here in set number 3. Dog Eagle with the serve. Long back row. Mutzinger set for Marone. That is a cross. Crow Creek will scramble, dig it out, and they'll work it back. Long back row for Chamberlain. And the Cubs hit it out of bounds, and that will give Crow Creek the victory in set number 3 by a 25-20 score. And we will be back for set number 4 after we take this time out. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the large selection of new and used farm equipment, including lots of Bush Hog products. Check them out at the website, DarrenBoyleSales.com. We're back in 2 minutes on KPLO.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco. They'll take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. They're your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco in Chamberlain, Kimball, Platte, and Winter, proud supporters of high school athletes. Visit them online at FarmcoSD, PharmcoSD.com. For the biggest and best selection of hunting and fishing supplies and food and gas all in one stop, it's Oasis Pump and Pack Sinclair in Oklahoma. Use your Dino Pay app to save money on every tank of gas. Oasis Pump and Pack offers the largest cold beverage offerings in the region, and they're your home for hot stuff pizza, food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and grab-and-go snacks. Open daily 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Oasis Pump and Pack in Oklahoma, proud of our area students and their participation in the many school activities that enrich all our lives.
Hometown, locally owned, and service that is truly friendly. We are the Chamberlain Food Center, and it's our goal to get you the most for your food dollars and offer you the finest meats and produce. A full-service deli and bakery loaded with homemade goodness awaits. And now you can get points for free items and big discounts with our CFC Rewards app. Experience food shopping the way it should be at the Chamberlain Food Center. Proud sponsors of the Chamberlain Sports Broadcast. And thank you to all educators and students who make our school system great.
The future of our region lies in the young people who are involved in athletics, music, art, and drama, and the many other opportunities our schools offer. Al's Oasis Restaurant, Clothing, and Gift Shop congratulates everybody who contributes and competes during the school year. We at Al's Oasis are proud of all you do and are happy to bring you this game. Thanks to the many young people who work with us at Al's Oasis. Good luck in all you do and enjoy the school year from all of us at Al's Oasis Clothing, Gift Shop, and Restaurant, a South Dakota tradition for over 100 years.
Well, we get ready for this fourth set as Chamberlain has a Nissi Vaught attack that goes across and down and ties things at one apiece. Chamberlain won the first two sets by identical 25-17 scores. The Cubs committed 11 hitting errors after they had the lead early in that third set, and Crow Creek, who played nearly error-free volleyball in that third set, wins it by a 25-20 score and score first here in this fourth set. But now Chamberlain has come back with two in a row as the kill from Alexis Kronk, her fourth of the night, and it is 2-1. Jana Handel serving. Here is Crow Creek as they work the other way, and a nice attack there and a good one from Justine Dog Eagle. Her second kill of the night. Crow Creek had 8 kills, just 4 hitting errors in that third set as they were able to take the lead and then hang on. Chamberlain just had one of those bad sequences where the points just did not go their way, and here we are playing in set number 4. Crow Creek able to get it across, and not the hardest hit ball again. Justine Dog Eagle kind of almost got tangled up with Jamison Marshall, but Dog Eagle just kind of slapped it the other way, and it's able to catch the sideline, and that'll work as a kill. Doesn't have to be hit hard if it's placed where it needs to be, and it's 3-2 now. Crow Creek leading as Chamberlain works the return of serve. Here is Crow Creek across. Chamberlain with a nice play as Leia Long clears it. Back up top it comes. Quick return from Crow Creek. Here is Alexis Kronk for Chamberlain. And she'll hammer it past the back line and down for a kill. 3-3 is our score as the Chamberlain crowd trying to get into it a little bit. They had momentum through those first two sets, but Crow Creek has things working here as we work in set number 4. Chesney Mutzinger serving. Marshall with the return across. Here is Mutzinger with the quick return. Crow Creek will set it up again. Marshall again, another hard hit ball as it goes the other way. Chamberlain will work it back across. Here is Crow Creek from the back line. They are out of position and have to free ball the other way, but out of position is the Chamberlain defense as well. And Carmen Wells will send it across and down. She scores the kill, and it's 4-3 Lady Chieftains. Crow Creek will rotate into the back line. The senior Jamison Marshall to the back row, puts it in play. And that serve is across. Long, Mutzinger to the Crow Creek side. Lady Chieftains will set it and hammering it the other way. That is Renessa Sazu. Here is Chamberlain. A free ball from Vandenbosch is across. Crow Creek will set it up. Again, Sazu the other way through the block. Long will dig. Set for Vandenbosch. Cross-court shot there. Dug out. The set by Marshall. Again, Sazu clears it. Long back row. Mutzinger. And over the top of the defense. This time a net violation is going to be called on Crow Creek. And that will give Chamberlain the point. Ties things at 4-4. As Jamison Marshall will check out. Checking into the match, Olivia Kirky. And Nissi Vaught serving for Chamberlain. Nissi will work the serve the other way. Crow Creek back row as they work forward, and some miscommunication there and a hitting error. Their second of this fourth set. Chamberlain leading now 5-4 as Vaughn puts it in play. A looping serve there that's long and out of bounds. 7th service error for Chamberlain, and it's a 5-5 tie game. Justine Dog Eagle in serve for Crow Creek. Back across, Mutzinger at the net now, Megan Marone. She'll hammer the other way. Good job by Sazu to clean things up for the Lady Chieftains. And now Chamberlain, a pass to Alexis Kronk, and Alexis gets a good swing on it, but hits it short. Point will belong to Crow Creek, and they lead 6-5. Justine Dog Eagle serving, handle. Now Mutzinger Kronk they move it forward to Marone, and Megan will hit it long and out of bounds. And that's 3 hitting errors for Chamberlain in this 4th set, and all of a sudden Crow Creek out in front 7-5. Dog Eagle serving again. This time the serve will go into the net. 7-6. Crow Creek still with a 1-point lead as Chamberlain will rotate and serve. Alexis Kronk puts it in play. And the overhand is across at the net. Crow Creek can't handle. The dig comes off of Olivia Kirky's hand and into the net. We'll score that an ace for Kronk, her first of the night. 7-7 is our score. Chamberlain looking for their first lead of this 4th set as Crow Creek will send it back across. A nice return by Sazu. Here is Chamberlain. Vandenbosch blocked there. And Ronessa Sazu playing good volleyball as we go down the home stretch in this match. Sazu with 5 kills, 3 blocks, and 4 service aces, putting together a nice stat line for the Lady Chieftains. Side out to Crow Creek. Deidre Drapo serving. Lady Chieftains lead by 1. Here is Chamberlain. Back row, they'll work it. Set for Megan Marone, but a errant pass there. Megan has to just loft it the other way. Crow Creek will work the return. Again, they'll set it, this time for Sarah Peterson. A 2-hand shove comes across. Kirky set up top, Sazu kept alive. Chamberlain will dig and cannot get it back across, and that rally will be eventually won by Crow Creek, and they now have a 9-7 lead. Deidre Drapo serving. As Drapo softly works it the other way. Long back row. Mutzinger the other way to the Crow Creek side. They will work the quick return across. Mutzinger set for Peterson, who hammers it to the back line, but Crow Creek will recover, and they'll work it back across. Here is Kronk to Marone. To the back line, Justine Dog Eagle, and here is Crow Creek. Sazu works it back the other way. Here's Chamberlain at the net and across and long. That attack from Sarah Peterson, and another hitting error for Chamberlain, and Crow Creek leads 10-7. The junior Deidre Drapo will continue in serve. And the serve here and a whistle. And a rotation violation on Crow Creek. Lady Chieftains with a costly error there. The deeper we go into this match, the more important the points are. Both teams have had trouble with rotation violations and net violations in this match. That adds up to the hitting error total as Crow Creek works the return of serve. Chamberlain attacks back, but Crow Creek will dig it out, and Sazu will send it back the other way. Here's Sarah Peterson over the top of the defense. Dog Eagle will dig back row. They'll battle at the net. This time it's Sarah Peterson with the winner as she sends it across and down. Chamberlain has cut the deficit down to 1. It is 10-9. Lady Chieftains lead as Megan Marone will look to serve for Chamberlain. Marone with the serve the other way. A tough handle there, but Crow Creek will get it across. Chamberlain on the free ball sends it back to the Lady Chieftains side. Here is Sazu the other way. Ronessa makes the play. Here is Chamberlain at the net. Vaughn blocked by Sazu but dug out. Chamberlain will set it. Here is Mutzinger to the back line. Dug out Justine Dog Eagle. They'll work it back forward. They will attack and over the block and down. Samantha Seaboy making the play, and it's 11-9. Crow Creek's lead is back up to 2 now. Again, Chamberlain won the first 2 sets. Crow Creek won the last set. So Chamberlain still with a 2-1 lead. But Crow Creek, as of late, playing good volleyball here, trying to force it to a 5th and deciding set. Serve from Sazu is the other way. Here is Vod with the attack. Partially blocked and short. Chamberlain scrambling. They will set it at the net, and Vod will miss-hit it. Another hitting error for Chamberlain, and Crow Creek has pushed the lead to 3 once again at 12-9. Here's Sazu, and with some smoke on that serve, it winds up going long and out of bounds. Service error for Crow Creek, their 12th of the night. Side out back to Chamberlain, and Jana Handel, the junior, looking to put it in play. Over the top, grazing the net, but to the Crow Creek side. Crow Creek will work it slowly the other way, and here is Chamberlain at the net. Vod will try to attack and hit it short. Chamberlain has went to a 4th set once in a match we had on KPLO against Stanley County. But we have played a lot of points here. This is probably as long a match as either one of these teams have played, as Jamison Marshall will get a defensive block here. Crow Creek has pushed it up to a 14-10 lead. As again, they'll put it in play. Here is Chamberlain. Vod with a 2-hand shove the other way. Instead of the power play, they just kind of misdirect it, and Crow Creek will dig it out. Here is Kronk down the sideline, and that is a nice shot along the sideline and a good one for Alexis Kronk as she scores the kill. 14-11, Crow Creek leads. The side out to the Cubs as Jovi Vandenbosch checks in, Grace Vanderlay checks out. Cubs will put it in play. Here is Crow Creek at the net. They'll work it to the Chamberlain side. The Cubs with Alexis Kronk will dump it back across. Lady Chieftains will set at the net for Marshall. Power shot there. Handel will dig. Again, they'll set it for Kronk, who shoots it back row. Sazu with the dig. Sazu will receive the pass and work it back across. Here is Chamberlain again, and over the top of the defense, Sarah Peterson. That time they got Marshall to slide, and that left a little open spot near the center court markings on the basketball court, and she was able to slap it across in town, and a timeout for Crow Creek, and a good one for them. They lead by 2 at 14-12, and will break again for 30 seconds. This is coverage of regional high school volleyball from KPLO.
When you're busy taking in all the area school activities, remember, you'll find one stop with more to offer. You guessed it, the West 40 Food and Fuel in Oklahoma. We have what you want right at I-90 exit 260 in Oklahoma, including Arby's for quality quick food options. You'll like our large selection of beverages and snacks in our West 40 C-Store, and we have an all-new car wash at the West 40. We're proud to support our area young people and this broadcast of the Chamberlain Cubs. Have a great year from West 40 Food and Fuel in Oklahoma.
Another Agtegra timeout. Crow Creek leading 14-12, and a good timeout for them, I think. As we have here a whistle. We have a rotation violation on Chamberlain. I think they have the wrong person serving. Now they're going to have a conversation, Brittany DeHaye and floor official Dean Duxbury. And they are going to regroup here, and let's see, I think we are going to, no, they're going to have a conversation at the net. So again, we have Vikings football for you Sunday on KPLO. Vikings host Green Bay to get the season underway. 2:30 with the pregame, 3:25 the scheduled kickoff. That'll be the late game on Fox, I believe. We'll also have it for you here on KPLO if you're out and about. And now after some conversations and whatnot, and they'll check the scoring. I think what they were talking about is that maybe they had the wrong person serving, but I think possibly, maybe, we're just speculating here, but maybe the floor official missed a substitution of some sort as both of these teams, as they've went deeper into this match, have substituted a lot. And almost on every side out, at least one player from each side checks in and out. Sometimes there's been two or more. And that's been hard, and that's something that it's a constant job for the folks at the scorers table and the floor officials to keep all of that straight. I think what they're doing is just making sure that everybody is where they need to be. I would bet when it's all said and done, we're going to wind up replaying this point. But again, I'm speculating here. They are going to give the point to Crow Creek. That'll be a break for them because that gives them a 4-point lead at 15-11. And now Crow Creek, both of these teams will get a little bit of a break. Crow Creek will serve, but both of these teams got an opportunity to take a little bit of a breather here. And for Crow Creek, it's Samantha Seaboy who serves, and she'll put it into the net. 15-12, Crow Creek leading, Chamberlain trailing by 3. Chesney Mutzinger to the back row as she will serve in the overhand across. And here is Crow Creek trying to get it the other way. They will. Good job at the net by Chamberlain to get it across. And a whistle and a net violation is going to be called on Crow Creek. Boy, everything was bouncing their direction. They got a really good swing on it, but it was somebody, not the attacker, that got into the net and gives Chamberlain the point. And now Chesney Mutzinger serving, and she sends a serve long and out of bounds. And the side out back to Crow Creek. 16-13 here in set number 4. If you joined us late, Chamberlain won the first two by 25-17 scores. We seesawed back and forth in the third set. Eventually, Crow Creek was able to prevail there, 25-20. And here we are working in set number 4. Crow Creek trying to push it to a fifth and deciding set. And Chamberlain attacks here, and Nissy Vaughn will put it into the net. 17-13, Crow Creek. Serving for the Lady Chieftains is Jamison Marshall. And Marshall hits it wide and out of bounds. 17-14 now as Crow Creek continues to lead. But Chamberlain, as we have gotten into the teens in this fourth set, has done nothing more but just trade points with Crow Creek. And they need to get on a little bit of a long scoring run here as Nissy Vaughn serves and will send across an ace. Nissy's first ace of the night. 17-15. A good catch down low on the second row by Daniel Sellen. Vaughn will put it in play once again, and this time it will go into the net. 18-15. Crow Creek's lead is still at 3. Justine Dog Eagle will put it in play. Back row, it's Kronk. Mutzinger moves it forward. Vanden Bosch the other way. Here is Crow Creek digging it out. They'll set at the net for Sazu, and a well-placed attack there is across and down for Renessa Sazu. And boy, she has come on in the third and fourth sets and is leading in all statistical categories for Crow Creek. The Lady Chieftains trying to be the first team to 20, and they'll get the job done. Justine Dog Eagle with her second ace of the night. Timeout Chamberlain. 20-15 Lady Chieftains here in set number 4. We will take a 30-second break and return on KPLO.
The best place to go for your next family reunion, wedding, or business meeting, or just a getaway is the newly renovated Arrowwood Resort and Conference Center at Cedar Shore. You'll like the new guest experiences and accommodation updates to make your stay even more enjoyable while experiencing our always exceptional hospitality, including DirecTV access in every room. Arrowwood Resort and Conference Center is proud to support the students who participate in all the activities at Chamberlain High School.
Timeouts are brought to you by Agtegra. And what a swing of momentum this match has had as we started out in the beginning. Chamberlain, well, they scored 5 in a row to take control of the opening set. They scored 6 out of 7 points to take control of the second set, but Crow Creek has come back in the third and now are in control of the fourth, leading 20-15. And here's Janessa Sazu with another attack across. Ranessa Sazu makes it 21-15, and that was a hard hit and well-placed ball from the junior. 21-15. Justine Dog Eagle serving. Handle back row. They move it forward. Vanden Bosch with the attack. It's long and out of bounds. 22-15. Here is Crow Creek putting it in play once again to the back row. Jana Handel. Mutzinger on the set. Sends it back to the Crow Creek side. Lady Chieftains will dig. Sazu with the overhead the other way. Back up top, Marone, and she shoots it across and through. And boy, did Chamberlain need that. The 6th kill of the night for Megan Marone makes it 22-16, but for the Cubs, they have just no margin of error here. They need 9 points. Crow Creek needs just 3 here in this fourth set. Alexis Kronk puts it in play. Here is Crow Creek with the return across. Chamberlain will dig the back set for Vanden Bosch, and she hits it short. 23-16, Crow Creek leading. They get the serve back. Deidre Drapo pounds the volleyball as she gets set to put it in play. And the serve to the Chamberlain side. Vanden Bosch, Mutzinger. Up top, Marone, the two-hand shove the other way, but Crow Creek will dig, and they'll work it back. Sazu with a two-hand shove the other way, and that is crossed and down. Ranessa Sazu with her 8th kill of the night. And it's 24-16, game point here in set number 4. As the Lady Chieftains put it in play, Deidre Drapo trying to seal the deal. The serve is across, at the net. Sazu pounds it. Chamberlain will keep it alive, though, and back to the Crow Creek side it comes. Sazu to the back row. And that is across and down, and Crow Creek wins set number 4, 25-16. And our scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. I invite you to check out the large selection of new and used farm equipment at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. It's not too early to think winter. And if you need snow blowers, we got them. Check them out at DarrenBoyleSales.com. We go to the 5th deciding set. The race to 15 is next. We're back in 2 minutes-ish on KPLO.
C&B Operations, your John Deere dealer of choice in Chamberlain, appreciates the many young people and educators who are role models and leaders in our high schools, universities, and technical schools. We're glad to support our students involved in sports and other student activities. They are the future of agriculture. C&B Operations works to exceed your expectations and be your John Deere dealers for tomorrow. Go to DeereEquipment.com and see how we can help you find the John Deere equipment you're looking for today. C&B Operations in Chamberlain, doing what it takes to make your farming operation more productive and profitable.
At First Interstate Bank in Chamberlain, they know that champions play as one team with one goal. And they also know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of teammates. You can count on First Interstate Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit First Interstate Bank in Chamberlain today. First Interstate Bank in Chamberlain, member FDIC.
Well, Crow Creek has forced the 5th and deciding set after Chamberlain won the first 2 sets 25-17. Crow Creek comes back, wins set number 3, 25-20. They win the 4th set 25-16. We go to the race for race to 15. We're just doing some quick addition. 33 kills for Chamberlain to 23 kills for Crow Creek through 4 sets. Crow Creek won the toss and will serve to start this 5th and deciding set. Remember, we go to 15, and you got to win by 2. And an ace sent across by Carmen Wells. 11 service aces sent across for Crow Creek. 4 blocks, 2 of them big in that 4th set for the Lady Chieftains as well. Here's Chamberlain trying to get in rhythm, and Nissy Vaughn with the attack. That's wide, not out of bounds. And quickly, Crow Creek out to a 2-0 lead. Both teams have 2 timeouts to use here in this 5th set. As Chamberlain works the return of serve, here is Jana Handel the other way. And that is a well-placed shot and a kill for Jana Handel. Her first of the night will give her the serve as she rotates to the back row. Handel with 6 service aces will work one the other way. Sazu keeps it alive. A free ball from Carmen Wells is back across. Handel will dig. They'll set it for Alexis Kronk. That's through the defense. Sazu to the back row. And that is long and out of bounds. That was a situation there where Renessa Sazu had to just hammer it back somehow and didn't get the opportunity to do that. As Chamberlain serves once again. Crow Creek the other way. Set for Chamberlain across, and a well-placed ball there by Alexis Kronk. Again, not the hardest hit ball, but sometimes it's not how hard you hit it, but where you hit it. Crow Creek is going to take a timeout here early in this 5th and deciding set. Chamberlain leads 3-2. We'll take a 30-second break on KPLO.
First Dakota is giving away new Ford F-150s to celebrate 150 years as a South Dakota bank. We owe it to the countless customers who have trusted us with their banking since 1872. And we want to say thanks by giving back. Click the banner to nominate someone you know to win a new Ford pickup, or go to firstdakota.com/150. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
3-2 is our score here in this 5th and deciding set as Chamberlain leads. Jana Handel serving, and Crow Creek with the return on set and sending it across. Carmen Wells for the kill, and that is her 5th of the night. 3-3 now, 3-3 is our score. Samantha Seaboy serving for the Lady Chieftains. Cubs will work it forward. It is Nissy Vaughn the other way. They work it up front to Marshall. She'll hammer it across. Chamberlain with the quick return. Crow Creek will do the same. Vaughn will keep it alive. This is a tough chance there. Chamberlain cannot move it the other way, and Jovi Vandenbach running away from the play. Tried to hit it back over her head and could not. The hitting error scored, which for Chamberlain would be their 37th of the night. And Crow Creek back to a 4-3 lead. Here is Kronk with the attack for Chamberlain. Crow Creek will send it back across. Lay along will dig. They'll work it up top. Again, it's Kronk to the back row. Sazu will dig it out. They'll set it back up top, who hammers it the other way. It is Handel. At the net, they get it across. Marshall at point-blank range drops it home with authority. She's not going to cover a lot of ground side to side, but if you can hit it in her wheelhouse or get it to her wheelhouse, and she has a long pair of arms, she can hit it across and down in a hurry, and she did just that. Her 5th kill of the night. It's 5-3 Crow Creek, and here is Chamberlain trying some misdirection and a soft hit ball from Alexis Kronk. She had an open spot on the court on the Crow Creek side, but couldn't get it there as she hits it short, and it's now 6-3 Crow Creek. Chamberlain still has 2 timeouts to use. Don't be surprised if we don't see one shortly. Here is Chamberlain the other way. It is Kronk with the slap across. Sazu will dig. The quick return for the Lady Chieftains. And again, Chamberlain will set it. That's Kronk, and that's across and down. Alexis Kronk with 8 kills tonight. 6-4 Crow Creek. Side out back to Chamberlain. And for the Cubs, this is Chesney Mutzinger. She will serve. Sazu back row. They work it back forward. Good play by Crow Creek as they send it across. Here is Chamberlain. This is Kronk with the return the other way. Crow Creek will dig it out, and Marshall will send it back. Here is Chamberlain with an attack from Vandenbosch. Dug back out. Marshall again sending it the other way. Leah Long will dig. Again, an opportunity for Kronk, who fires it the other way. And a cross-court shot's a good one. And Alexis Kronk with 9 kills now in the match. And Chamberlain has cut the deficit to 1. It's 6-5 Crow Creek. Mutzinger looks to serve once again. And the dig at the net. Tough chance there. And Nitzy Vaught just was able to get some fingernails on it and work it back the other way. And it was just out of the reach of Ronessa Sazu. Sazu will check out for the moment. Checking in will be Paisley Rockwood. And Chamberlain, who has tied things at 6, will serve here. And Chesney Mutzinger with the serve that goes into the net. 7-6. The lead to Crow Creek once again. Jamison Marshall serving. And back across it comes. Here is Chamberlain. Set for Vaughn. Nissy works the other way. And back up top it comes, crawling the net and dropping down. An attack from Carmen Wells. And that will be score to kill. For Carmen, her 5th, making her 6th of the night. And it's 8-6. Crow Creek back out in front by 2 after Chamberlain went on a little bit of a rally to tie things at 6-all. Marshall serving once again. Long back row up top block. Sazu makes the defensive play. And Ronessa Sazu has really come up big for Crow Creek in the last 2+ sets. And almost single-handedly has worked Crow Creek back into this match after they were down 2-0. Now communicating with the troops to get ready for a Nissy Vaught serve. They're actually going to give that to Chamberlain. And that will be scored a hitting error, but Crow Creek will regroup, and Justine Dog Eagle with a cross-court shot that's a winner. 9-7 is our score. I thought that attack from Sazu was good, but for some reason they give the point to Chamberlain. But Crow Creek gets the serve right back. 9-7 Crow Creek. And again, we're going to 15 in this 5th and deciding set. Justine Dog Eagle serving. Handle back row. They work it sideways. Vandenbosch has to work it back. Here is Sazu at the net. She pounds it hard. And Crow Creek sends Chamberlain scrambling to the back row, but they free ball the other way. Back across it comes. Crow Creek with the quick return. Now Chamberlain from the back row. Long will attack. Crow Creek will dig it out. Set at the net. A shot the other way. Long with another dig. Here is Alexis Kronk attacking. But Samantha Seaboy will dig it out. The attack there dug out by Long once again. Back set. Vandenbosch. She will hammer it. And now Crow Creek scrambling. They will free ball it back the other way. Here is Handel. Mutzinger to the back row on the Crow Creek side. Here is Sazu the other way. Long will dig it out. Back up top, Megan Marone to the back line, and that is going to be a kill. Megan Marone will score the kill for Chamberlain, her 7th of the night. It is 9-7. Crow Creek has 1 timeout left. Chamberlain has 2. And the points are winding down here in this 5th set. As Crow Creek trying to get it back across. They will on the 3rd hit. They almost lost that serve. As back across it comes the attack. A good one from Sarah Peterson. And she will score her 7th of the night, and that ties things at 9. It has been a long time since Chamberlain has been out in front. I think about midway through the 4th set, or the 3rd set actually. As here, a whistle and a net violation on Chamberlain. They will not get the lead back. A hitting error for the Cubs will give Crow Creek the point. It's now 10-9. And Crow Creek will get the serve once again. Again, we're going to 15 here on this 5th and deciding set. Deidre Drapo serving. Here's Leah Long back row. Mutzinger with the set for Peterson. Looping shot across. Olivia Kirky will dig it out. Crow Creek somehow gets it across. Chamberlain has the free ball back to the Lady Chieftain side. Back up top it comes. The attack the other way. A good one. Carmen Wells will send it across and down. And Chamberlain will use their first timeout of the fifth and deciding set. 11-9 Lady Chieftains. Let's break for 30 seconds on KPLO.
Car Swap Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and Chamberlain wants you. That's right, they want you. They're looking for a sales manager, finance manager, sales staff, technicians, service writers, service managers, and lube techs, offering great pay and benefits package, including paid time off and 401k. For more information on how to join the Car Swap Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram team in Chamberlain, give John a call at 605-234-5584, 605-234-5584.
Little fog hat to help get you through your evening. With John Neff at DRG Media Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. We thank you for joining us tonight. Good match here at the Chamberlain Armory. 2 games apiece. We are in the fifth and deciding set. It's 11-9 Crow Creek. Deidre Droppo serving for the Lady Chieftains. And the serve, looping at that. Lay along back row. Mutzinger will set for Sarah Peterson, who hammers back row. Crow Creek will set it up. They'll shoot it to the back row. Chamberlain's in some trouble here, but they will get it back across, and a nice hustle play made. Lay along will clear it. Here is Crow Creek the other way. And Carmen Wells will hit it long and out of bounds. Boy, I thought Chamberlain was in deep, deep trouble there. Good job by Alexis Kronk, who ran a long ways to run that play down, and then Lay along clears it from the back row. Jovi Vandenbosch serving for the Cubs. To the back row, Justine Dog Eagle. They'll work it forward. Sazu to the back line. Long will dig it back out, and up top it comes. Chamberlain works it the other way, and again they'll set it. Back across to the Chamberlain side. Peterson over the net and down. A shot from Chamberlain's left side that catches the net and rolls all the way to their right and drops down. And a kill for Sarah Peterson, and we're tied at 11. Jovi Vandenbosch serving once again. Crow Creek, well, are they going to be able to get it across? No. On the third hit, they hit it wide and out of bounds, and for the first time since the third set, Chamberlain and out in front, 12-11, and Crow Creek will use their final timeout of the match. We'll take it with them. 12-11. Cubs lead in set number 5. We're back in 30 seconds in KPLO.
One thing I don't miss about football, the workouts. Hi, folks. This is RF Bowie, the owner of the Gus Stops and Bowie Foods. I have a lot of great memories playing football for the St. Mary's Cardinals and BHSU Yellow Jackets. The legendary Green Bay Packers coach, Vince Lombardi, said, "If you cheat on the practice field, you'll cheat in the game. If you cheat in the game, you'll cheat the rest of your life. Always give your best and good luck from Gus Stop Convenience Stores and Bowie Foods, where you'll spend less and eat better."
Timeouts are brought to you by Integra. Acres Ahead maximizes your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Integra cooperative today. And Chamberlain serves. Crow Creek works the return. And guess who? Ronessa Sazu with the corner killer. And it's 12-12, side out back to the Lady Chieftains. And Ronessa Sazu, the back row to serve, and now a whistle. And a rotation violation on Crow Creek. 13-12, Chamberlain. Megan Marone serving for the Cubs. The overhand and an ace. And just like that, we're at match point. 14-12 Chamberlain. As Marone will put it in play once again. She'll try the knuckleball serve across. Crow Creek is there, and they make the play. Carmen Wells on the set will send it back across. It remains match point, but the serve belongs to Crow Creek. Carmen Wells will put it in play. Here is Chamberlain. Kronk. Now Vandenbosch as they move it forward and at the net. An opportunity for Jamison Marshall, and she will slap it down, and we're tied at 14. You got to win by 2, so we'll be playing more than 15 here as the Lady Chieftains look to put it in play. Remember, Crow Creek has 1 timeout left as they will serve here. Nissy Vaughn with it, and a well-placed shot across and down. Nissy with her 8th kill of the night. And that last timeout of the match, well, we're just going to see substitutions. I heard a whistle. That was just for a rotation as Jana Handel will check back in. Match point for the Cubs as Handel puts it in play. Here is Sazu back row. They will set it for Marshall. The slap across, dug out by Leia Long. Here's Nissy Vaughn to the back row. Crow Creek will keep it alive. It will be Marshall who has the free ball the other way. Chamberlain at the net. Alexis Kronk over the top of the defense and down. And Alexis Kronk with the game winner. And Chamberlain wins it 16-14 in the 5th and deciding set. Scoreboard comes to you from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the large selection of new and used farm equipment at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Like the Darren Boyle Sales Facebook page or shop online anytime at darrenboylesales.com. I need to do some math. Our post game is next. We're back in 3 minutes on KPLO.
Access Health Chamberlain welcomes new and established patients, offering chronic and acute care for all ages, including evaluation for illness and injuries, immunizations, lab testing, wellness exams, and DOT and sports physicals. Same-day appointments are available, and most major insurances are accepted. Good luck this season, athletes, from Access Health Chamberlain, assuring access to quality health care. Imagine what it would look like if we didn't have companies to haul away our unwanted things. Just take a second to think about it. Not pretty, is it? Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain can and does clean up that picture. They're here to help with all of your disposal needs, whether it's weekly pickup of household trash or you have a special project that needs a large container. Byrie Brothers will help you with whatever you need done. Give them a call at 234-5771. Byrie Brothers in Chamberlain. Satisfaction guaranteed. Call them today. Chamberlain Ready Mix has been serving the Chamberlain area since 1952, providing outstanding customer service on any job. With 8 radio dispatch trucks, you can rest assured they'll have your concrete there on time when you need it. Chamberlain Ready Mix can handle any ready mix task with their concrete pumping service, whether it's delivery for a basement, road, or any other concrete need. For all of your ready mix needs, contact Chamberlain Ready Mix today, 734-5741, 734-5741.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco. They'll take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. They're your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco in Chamberlain, Kimball, Platte, and Winter, proud supporters of high school athletes. Visit them online at farmcosd, PHARMCOSD.com. For the biggest and best selection of hunting and fishing supplies and food and gas all in one stop, it's Oasis Pump and Pack Sinclair in Oklahoma. Use your Dino Pay app to save money on every tank of gas. Oasis Pump and Pack offers the largest cold beverage offerings in the region, and they're your home for hot stuffed pizza, food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and grab-and-go snacks. Open daily 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Oasis Pump and Pack in Oklahoma, proud of our area students and their participation in the many school activities that enrich all our lives.
Hometown, locally owned, and service that is truly friendly. We are the Chamberlain Food Center, and it's our goal to get you the most for your food dollars and offer you the finest meats and produce. A full-service deli and bakery loaded with homemade goodness awaits. And now you can get points for free items and big discounts with our CFC Rewards app. Experience food shopping the way it should be at the Chamberlain Food Center. Proud sponsors of the Chamberlain Sports Broadcast. And thank you to all educators and students who make our school system great.
Welcome back here to the Chamberlain Armory. Our post game underway. We'll talk about a thriller here tonight in Chamberlain. A match that went to 5 sets and really seesawed back and forth. In that 5th and deciding set, Chamberlain was able to just grab just a couple breaths of momentum, and that was enough for them to come away with the victory, winning 16-14 in that fifth and deciding set. And Chamberlain picks up their first victory of the season. They are now 1-4 on the year. Crow Creek, who played a spirited match, well, they get their they do not get their first victory of the season. Their record drops to 0-3. As we got going in this match, Chamberlain, they went on a nice scoring run. They scored 5 in a row. That gave them some momentum. They worked their way out to a 25-17 victory in set number 1. Again, a long scoring run for Chamberlain in the second set, as they scored 6 of 7 and got rolling and won 25-17 in set number 2. But Crow Creek did not give up. They were able to regroup and just kind of slowed their game down a little bit, and that allowed them to, they got into system, I guess you would say, but let their hitters go to work, and they were able to do that. They were down by a 16-7 kill total after 2 sets of play, and they were able to draw a lot closer as we went down the stretch, especially through to the third and fourth sets. Crow Creek came from behind, got the lead from Chamberlain in set number 3, wound up winning at 25-20, and it was all Crow Creek in set number 4. They win 25-16 there, and we looked at things statistically. Chamberlain still with a lead in the kill department. They led 33-23, but it was a 35-24 hitting error total advantage Crow Creek that allowed them to get things going again, getting in system, but also playing a little bit cleaner volleyball that allowed them to, even things up at 2 games apiece. And we go into that fifth and deciding set. It was Crow Creek that got the lead early. Chamberlain would try to battle their way back. They would tie it, but not able to get the lead until they got the lead for good. I believe it was it's at 12-11. It was their first lead since the second set. But they were able to eventually prevail in this one, 16-14, as we sailed back and forth. Crow Creek fought off 2 match points before Chamberlain was eventually able to score 2 in a row and come away with the victory. And again, it's their first match victory of the season. Looking at things statistically, 43 kills for Chamberlain, 31 for Crow Creek, 29 kills for 16 kills for Chamberlain and 16 service aces for Chamberlain, 13 for Crow Creek. And also looking at things statistically, we mentioned the hitting errors. It winds up being 39-29. Chamberlain with 39 hitting errors, and that almost cost them the match. But their offense in the kill department was eventually 10 kills in that fifth and deciding set turned out to be the difference in the match. And we'll talk about individual totals when we get ready for the player of the game announcement. That comes up in our post game. And again, Crow Creek not getting the victory here, but playing very good volleyball. They'll be back in action on Saturday as they will travel to Little Moon, and they will take on the Mustangs on the road for Chamberlain. Nice victory here for them, picking up their first victory of the season. Their next action is next Tuesday night here in Chamberlain as they take on Todd County, and that is what's coming up next for both of these teams. Post-game continues with our big play of the game. That's brought to you by the folks at Golden Buffalo.
The KPLO Sports Big Play of the Game is brought to you by your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, where you can play big. The Golden Buffalo Casino is proud of all our area youth and all of their accomplishments in activities. Your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, is a proud sponsor of KPLO Sports Big Play of the Game.
Well, we look at the big plays. Well, we talked about Chamberlain with the 5 points in a row scored in the opening set. They, again, went on a scoring run in the second set as well. But we're going to go down to that final set. It has to be our play of the game. Chamberlain trailed early. In fact, trailed by as many as 3 in that fifth and deciding set that goes to just 15. Really no margin of error for them. They were eventually able to get the lead at 12-11, and they were able to hang on to it, even though Crow Creek fought off 2 different match points to extend this match, and Chamberlain had to go to extra points to win by 2 at 16-14. This 5th and deciding set, it has to be our big play of the game, brought to you by the folks at Golden Buffalo. Finally, it's our player of the game, and we will announce our player of the game after we hear from the folks at CHS River Plains.
You asked, we listened. CHS River Plains now has grain marketing at the farm gate. Barb Gorjuski and Jason Euchre are hitting the country providing grain buying services where it's convenient for you. So whether you prefer to call and talk to our grain marketers or have the origination team come to you, we'll be there. We can help build a marketing plan, execute a current plan, and help decide when it's the best time and way to sell your crop so it's right for your operation and your bottom line. CHS River Plains, making it as convenient as possible to build a successful marketing plan for your specific needs.
Well, let's look at our player of the game nominees. Let's talk about the Chamberlain side first. The Cubs were led by Alexis Kronk with 10 kills tonight, but their offense was able to get work done. Nessie Vaught with 8 kills, Sarah Peterson with 8 kills, 8 kills for Jovi Vandenbosch, 7 for Megan Marone, Chesney Mutzinger with 7 aces, Jana Handel with 6 service aces as well. But you look at the Crow Creek side, you got to go with Renessa Sazu as the player of the game. She had 10 kills, 4 blocks, 5 service aces, and was a part of a lot of the big points that Crow Creek needed to extend it to a 5th and deciding set. She was big in sets 3 and 4. For the Lady Chieftains, and well, she was just getting work done out there, and she is our CHS River Plains player of the game for our matchup here tonight, Renessa Sazu of the Crow Creek Lady Chieftains. We invite you to join us tomorrow night as we will continue our coverage of high school sports on KPLO as we make the trip to Presho for high school football, homecoming week for the Lyman Raiders, and they will take on the White River Tigers. We'll have that for you, 6:40 with the pregame, 7 o'clock with our kickoff from Presho tomorrow night. And high school volleyball comes your way on Saturday night as the Rustlers of Miller travel to Gettysburg and take on the Lady Battlers of Potter County. Match coverage around 7 o'clock or so on a Saturday evening here on KPLO. And, of course, next week we'll have Potter County at Highmore Herald, Lyman at Sully Buttes volleyball, Miller Highmore Herald at Woonsocket Wessington Springs Sanborn Central in high school football. Those are the 3 games that we will have for you next week. The South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you to keep your eyes on the road and not on your phone. Our coverage of regional high school sports on KPLO brought to you by the First Dakota National Bank, Bar Car Swap, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram, Bowie Foods, Access Health of Chamberlain, Byrie Brothers, Chamberlain Ready Mix, Farmco, Oasis Pump and Pack, Chamberlain Food Center, Al's Oasis, the West 40, Arrowwood Resort and Conference Center, C&B Operations of Chamberlain, and the First Interstate Bank. Coverage of regional high school sports on KPLO is also brought to you by Darren Boyle Sales, CHS River Plains, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, the Golden Buffalo Casino, Buy Right Seeds, Agtegra, Riverview Power Sports in Oklahoma, by the South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection, Avera Orthopedics, the May Adam Law Firm, and Potsdam State Farm Insurance. And coverage of regional high school sports on KPLO brought to you by the Jet Lanes, Venture Communications, Kimball Livestock, Titan Machinery, and Wagner Auto Company of Pierre. John Neff is our technical director at DRG Media Group's world headquarters, and I'm Darren Boyle. A 5-set thriller. The Chamberlain Armory tonight. Cubs win it in 5. And we bid you all a very pleasant evening.